If you're tired of your YouTube channel looking kind of amateur, but you know that hiring a professional can cost a lot of money, then I have the tool for you to use right now. And the best thing is, it's completely free. My name is Leah and I help wellness businesses grow their business using YouTube as a lead magnet machine. I have grown my own channel to 1,700 subscribers and I am getting students from my yoga YouTube into my yoga membership. This isn't about just being monetized on YouTube. This is about turning your business into something profitable. So today I want to show you how you can use Canva for free to help brand your YouTube channel. You can use this for thumbnails, for banners, for intros, for outros. There's so much that you can actually use Canva for. So let's dive into it. Oh, and make sure you stay until the end because I'm going to show you the one thing that I did to improve my click-through rate by 60%. So make sure you stay until the end. Okay, so first impressions matter. So let's start with your YouTube banner, the bit at the top of your page. So we're gonna start by going into Canva, clicking in the search bar and typing in YouTube banner. Now you can see that there's a lot of templates here. You can literally just pick one of these, adjust it to your brand colors, or you can create one from scratch. Now, your brand colors are actually really important, okay? Your brand colors represent who you are and what it is that you teach. So if you're somebody who is teaching something really calming, like meditations or yoga nidra, you're gonna want some calming colors in there, right? You're not gonna want bright red or bright yellow or something that's kind of like liven up the body, right? We want something that's gonna calm the body. Now, if you're doing fully energizing yoga classes, then having the brighter colors are fine. So make sure that you find the colors that represent what it is you want your students to feel. And then you want to make sure that these brand colors show up everywhere, okay? Not just on your banner, but in your thumbnails, in your intro, your outro, literally everywhere. You want people to recognize you from these colors. Colors can make such a massive impact to your business. Next, you want to think about what it is that you provide. Like, what value are they going to get from you? And this needs to be at the top. Okay, they already know your name because as soon as they click on your profile, your name comes up, right? So this banner, we want them to know exactly what it is you can do for them. So maybe that's come and get relaxed with some yoga nidra practices. Maybe that's feel energized with some vinyasa flows. Maybe that's improve your health with simple nutrition tips. Whatever it is, that is the value, okay? When they go on your profile, they need to know exactly what it is that you do and why you can help them. And also remember here that people view these on different devices, okay? So make sure that it fits. I always squish mine into the middle so that it shows up on every single platform perfectly. Now, also on your homepage is your profile picture. This should always be a happy, smiley photo of you. Okay, this is a profile picture, okay? It's not showing them what you're giving them. You don't need to be in a yoga pose. You don't need to show food. You need to show you, okay? This is you, your brand. Okay, so let's talk thumbnails, which is arguably the most important thing for your channel. This is the first thing that people see when they see something from you, right? They type in the search in YouTube. What comes up first is your thumbnail picture. So if your click-through rate is low, if you're not getting very many subscribers or views on your channel, this will be why, okay? So we really need to improve your thumbnails. There are all sorts of different thumbnails that can work. You have, say, Boho Beautiful, who just have beautiful pictures. They don't have any writing or anything on there. They just show the pose that's in the yoga class. You have people like Adrienne, where she has the title behind her normally, like she cuts her out and puts her in front of it. You've got Cassandra, who normally has like the color around the outside, right? There's so many different ways to do this, which is why it really does take practice and experimenting to see what's going to work for you. But to start with, you need to stick to one style. We need people to recognize your brand, right? We're going back to your brand now. We want people to know that as soon as they see a certain type of thumbnail, they don't even have to look at the title or who it's from. They know that it's you. That is how we get recognizable on YouTube. So we want to be using your brand colors, right? That's the first thing here. We definitely want a happy, smiley picture of you on the front. Now, if you're doing a yoga class, that's fine. Maybe you hop into a yoga pose and you smile. I do this sometimes in my classes. I will purposely look towards the camera while I'm in a pose, smile, so that when I go to edit it, I can screenshot take that picture, that still, and use that as the thumbnail for that video. So we want these pictures really clear as well, okay? We want them high quality. So if taking screenshots for you lowers the resolution, to be honest, on my phone, they're absolutely fine. You can then go back and take the pictures after the class, right? Sometimes I've done this. I'll do the class and then I would go back and I would take a few pictures in a higher quality mode to use as my thumbnail. And if you're gonna put text on the screen, you need this text to be really readable, okay? 2 to 4 words max, and have it big. I've seen so many thumbnails where the writing is really teeny tiny and you cannot see what it says. You do not need to have your name on it. Your name is already there, right? Your name comes up with that video. Have something that intrigues them to watch that video, or so that they know what they're getting, right? So for an example, for yoga classes, say the class title was Morning Vinyasa Flow. I would definitely title it something better than that, but say it was Morning Vinyasa Flow. On the thumbnail itself, maybe I put something like Get Energy or Energy Motivation, something that's like, oh, I need energy motivation, I'm gonna do this video, right? So it's kind of 2 different ways to showcase what that video is about, your thumbnail and your title.
Okay, so you can see what I mean here on my channel. You can see how I've titled them different to what I've put on the thumbnail. So this one, can yoga help with anxiety? But the thumbnail is yoga didn't help until this. It causes a little bit of interest. This one, why can't I feel my emotions? But the thumbnail is feeling numb with a question mark. It's like asking them a question. If they're feeling numb, maybe it's because they can't feel their emotions and it makes them want to click. This one, why hip openers feel so hard? And then I've put it shouldn't be painful. So anyone who's finding hip openers hard and finding them painful, they're more than likely going to click on this video. Same with this one. How can I reduce stress with yoga? And the thumbnail is it's this simple. It just proves that it's a simple way. It gives them more interest to click on the video.
And the most important thing here that I do is I compare to others, okay? So once I know what my video title is going to be, I will go into Google, I will type that in, I will see what thumbnails come up, and I will try to make sure that my thumbnail is better than the top 10 that come up, right? Because if somebody else types in that title, you want them to click on you rather than these other people. So you need to make sure that your thumbnail stands out compared to theirs. And a pro tip for you here, you can actually make 3 different thumbnails for the same video and A/B test them. Okay, YouTube has the function to upload 3 different types of thumbnails and it will test which one works better for you. Okay, so this is a great thing to do to start with, to see which kind of thumbnail kicks off. And when you see the pattern, you can then keep making the same type of thumbnail. So the other thing that I love using Canva for is my end screens. So you know at the end of a YouTube video, you have a screen that comes up where you can advertise, it comes up with your subscribe button, maybe the next video for them to watch. I use this all the time to advertise on my yoga channel, my yoga membership, okay? So I have Lakora membership come up, I have some writing about it, then I have my subscribe button and the next video for them to watch. This is a great way to subtly advertise your membership or courses or whatever it is that you have without actually saying it. But you do want these pretty convincing if you're using it for a business, right? So I have my yoga classes on YouTube, and then the end screen is, do you want to go deeper into your practice? So it's making it seem like, well, they can get classes from YouTube, but they're not going to get that deep in their yoga practice unless they join my membership, right? So it's kind of like a subtle message of, if you really want to improve, you need to be in this membership. So these are the types of videos that you can make on Canva to add to the end of your class. You can also do intros as well. I'm not so keen on these because normally if there's a long intro, people will click off. So I tend to not do intros, but there's also that option if you want it. The other way that I use the video function in Canva is I actually make like a step 1, step 2, step 3 little video snip, and I add that in before I then talk about the next step. This is also a great way just to add a little bit of diversity to your videos, to change it up a bit, rather than it just be you talking to the screen or doing a class. Okay, you've been so patient through this video, and now I'm going to give you that little tip that I said at the beginning that improved my thumbnails by 60%. So it's just this little checklist that I use every single time, and here's what's in it. Number 1, is my face clear in the thumbnail? 2, is there a facial expression? You don't just want to be plain, right? If I'm doing a wow video, I go If I'm doing a happy vinyasa class, I will do a big smile. If I'm doing a calming class, I might look peaceful, right? Is there a facial expression? 2, is the topic obvious just from looking at the thumbnail without seeing the title? Like, is it obvious what this class is about? 4th thing is, does it spark curiosity? Do you look at that thumbnail and think, ooh, I want to see what's in this video? Now that can be really tricky with yoga classes, but the way that I do this is I will be in a particular pose, maybe a pose that they've never seen before, maybe a pose that just looks a little bit different. Maybe on the writing, I will put, does this really calm, with a question mark? And it can be a calming yoga class, something that just causes a little bit of curiosity. And the 5th thing is it simple and uncluttered? Okay, can I see this thumbnail and understand what it is from far away, right? Is it really, really simple and not having too much going on? So these 5 things, since I've been doing it, it has improved so much of my stats. I'm getting more views, more click-through rate. My average view duration is even going up as well, which means more watch hours and more subscribers as well. So make sure that you're doing these 5 things every single time you upload a thumbnail to YouTube. So there you have it, your branding for YouTube using Canva for free. If this video helped you, I would love to see a thumbs up, so thumbs up this video. And now I want to hear from you. Do you want a full masterclass on how to use Canva for your YouTube business? I am talking a full hour of tips and tricks. If you do, drop me a comment down below because I am going to be doing a free masterclass very soon on this, and I'll drop you a link. And speaking about growth and improving, don't forget to watch the video that's on your screen next for more tips on how to use AI to improve your YouTube channel and your business.